Hey guys, this is MechaRaptor from the Reiki Free Stuff. Today I wanted to show you my collection of video games I own for the PC, Wii, Nintendo DS, and also some other video game related stuff such as guides. So let's start off with my PC collection. It's the biggest collection I have, and be aware most of the games are in Dutch, so they have a Dutch title, but I'll translate them into English. Some games I'll actually comment about them, if they're good games or bad games, if you want to recommend them or not. So let's get started. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which I got for $1 at a flea market. I actually had this game, but not in the original case anymore. It's still a good game, I think. If you're really bored, you can easily play it. It's a little bit of a collector's madness in this game, so yeah. Then we got the sequel, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay game, nothing special, same basics, a little bit improved gameplay. Then we got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Well, this game pretty much changed the whole style of the Harry Potter games, I think. It's a good game, And then came Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Well, I hate this game. Seriously, I hate it. I didn't even complete this game because I didn't have the patience for it. Yeah. Next one is Roland Garros Paris 2003. It's a tennis game, as you can see from the cover, and it's a mediocre game, I think. I was not really interested in tennis, but yeah, I got this game. Somehow as a kid I wanted it, and I was happy with it, but now I don't play it anymore. It's way too time consuming, it's slow, it's stiff, it's just not really fun. Then we got Burnout Paradise, the Ultimate Box, and this is a really cool game. I play it often. Yeah, it's just a whole nother style of gaming. I wasn't really known with the Burnout series, until I got this game, and I totally love the crashing and stuff. It's so awesome. Then we got one of my favorite games of all time, Need for Speed Most Wanted. You probably know me from the Challenge series, from the music fits. And it's all to this game. I really love this game. I don't want to say it's the best game ever made, but it's definitely a good game. Really recommend it. And I wish I had the black edition. Yeah, I wish I just had the black edition, because then so much more stuff. Really a lot more stuff. Then we got the sequel to Need for Speed Most Wanted, if I'm correct. Need for Speed Carbon. I also like this game. It's like, the Midnight style. It's going back to the Need for Speed Underground 2 style, And with the canyons and stuff, it's just a good game. It's a really good game. Then we got a whole other game, Speed Busters. Yeah, there's also police in it, I think, and I'm not really sure. But I got this game from my uncle, and yeah, I don't really get it. It's a funny game, has a lot of humor actually. The trailer is actually pretty epic. So yeah, next game. Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. Also one of the best games ever made in my opinion. It's a really cool game. One thing I want to say though, the boss fight, this is just ridiculous. 5 phases or something, I don't really know. It's just ridiculous, really. Still a good game. Okay, so the second row consists of Midtown Madness, which this is actually a game I got as a present from a good friend of mine, FIFA Runner. It's a really funny game. Again, a little bit of humor in it. It's racing. I don't play it very often though. Yeah, I should try it out sometime. Maybe I'll show you some guys. I don't know. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, also one of the best games ever made in my opinion, because it's awesome. It's Prince of Persia. You can do fun tricks, and the gameplay is good in my opinion. The story is good. It actually has a lot of replay value in my opinion, so go play it if you don't have it. Go play it if you blah. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Oh my god. Most people know this game. It's a really fun game if you really are creative and stuff. Actually, I didn't have the patience for it. Well, again, I loved it, but with the money and stuff, I always went bankrupt or had to close the Tycoon Park. It was, yeah, I sucked at it. And the third one, which I have here, I don't play it because I think they ruined the gameplay. I just want to go back to the retro style, I think it's it's better to go back to the retro style. Who agrees? Let me know in the comments. Next game, which is it? UEFA Euro 2008 Austria Switzerland, which was, you know, from the European Championships. This game is a football game, a soccer game if you want it, I don't know how you call it, but again, it's not the best game out there. It's a cool game, it has a lot of challenges and achievements and stuff. You can really play it for hours, but after a while you just get it, you just want to throw it away. And that was also the first game when I met Sekiron, so fuck that game. Okay, this is actually the FIFA World Cup Germany 2006 game, you know. So this game was 2 years before this game came out, and it's actually the same principle. You use your national soccer teams, you know, or your football teams, whatever you want to call them, and you just play. Then we come to one of my favorite series, the FIFA series, the FIFA football series, or the FIFA soccer series. I don't know exactly how you call them, but I have 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, and let's go to the third row, 2007, and 2008. I also have 2001 and 2099, 98, 97, which are actually down below, you know, but the reason why I love the FIFA series is because I just love this game. You can play with every team you know of, you know. Every year there was a new upgrade, new graphics upgrade, new gameplay, you know, or new expansions or something. It was always fun. Online it was fun too. Then we get another game, Pro Cycling Manager. Well, yeah, I don't play it very often because I have this one, Pro Cycling Manager Season 2006. It's improved, you know, it's the same principle, and you know, you race with it. You know, you go on your bike, you do the Tour de France or something, and it's not a really easy game. You just need a little bit of tactic, you know, you need to know what to do. It's not a really easy game, but it's a fun game, if you have the time to play it. The Sims 2 expansion pack, which is Student Life or something, I don't know exactly how it's called in English, but yeah, it's a fun expansion pack for The Sims 2. I don't know where my case of The Sims 2 is. I think I borrowed it. I think I lost it, but then again, I don't really need it, because if you, yeah. Then we get The Sims Life Stories, which is actually a Sims game which you didn't need The Sims 2 for, I think. You could play it on a laptop, that was the new feature back then, and yeah. Then we got another soccer game, UEFA Champions League, and this game sucks. Okay. Then we got the Age of Mythology Gold Edition. Wow. I like it. It's a really cool game, Age of Mythology. It looks a little bit like Age of Empires, only, you know, with mythology creatures and stuff. It's a lot more fun than Age of Empires in my opinion. And it's just really funny. Then we got, Half-Life 1 Anthology. The complete Half-Life 1 collection includes Half-Life, Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Team Fortress Classic. I'm really happy that I found this, you know, back in 2010, and it's really awesome. Go play it. And then we got Half-Life 2 Episode Pack, which contains Episode 1 and Episode 2. Pretty logical. I also have Half-Life 2, of course. It's on Steam, and so I cannot show you the case because it's on Steam. I said Steam 3 times right now. Okay, let's continue. What do we got here? We got FIFA 97, which I was talking about earlier. We got FIFA 98 and FIFA 99, all found at a flea market for a reasonable price. We also got, I actually have 2 copies of this disc. I got FIFA 2001 and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2001. So basically 2 games by EA, you know, in one disc, and I have 2 copies of this. So if you want one copy, well, you can always PM me, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other copy. Then we got Age of Empires 2, the Age of Kings. Yeah, what can I say about it? There's a little bit of a debate. Do I like 1 or 2 better? I like 1 better. Okay, and then, wow, yeah, this game, Disney Tarzan action game. Woo! Wow, you know how much I love this game, I hope. If you see my walkthrough on YouTube, if you haven't, go watch it. Maybe it brings some good memories back, because I've seen a lot of comments from people who say, oh, nostalgia, oh, I like this game. When I was 6-year-old, I had this game, you know, and I played it all the time. Yeah, I know how you feel, because I'm 17 years old, I still play this game, because it reminds me back at the time where I had a shitty PC, and when I played this game with a lot of frustration, and now I just love it. I really love it. Also, I almost forgot to show you this. The World of Warcraft Battle Chest contains World of Warcraft and World of Warcraft The Burning Crusade, with a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, like the guides. I will not show you it because for several reasons. And then also we got World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King, another expansion set, the second one. And no, I do not have Cataclysm. I quit WoW for a little while because school and stuff. Maybe I'll come back in the summer, I don't really know. It's a little bit too expensive for me at the moment to play this game. Even though I love it, I really love RPG. So that's World of Warcraft for you. Also, keep in mind, I have a lot more games. Really, I have a lot more games than this, but the only thing is though, I don't have those games, you know, in a jewel case, you know, in the box, in the case, whatever you want to call it. That's because most of the games I have are actually burned on the disc, so I think it's a little bit illegal to show you these games, you know, so we'll move on to my Nintendo DS games. Alright, so let's continue with my Nintendo DS games. As you can see, it's a lot less than my PC games that I own, so let's do this really quick. Drawn to Life, really funny game, I don't play it a lot though. Legend of Zelda, The Phantom Hourglass, cool game of course. Also I got this from a present for my sister, thank you, I like this game. Final Fantasy III, it's the American box as you can see. It's, I got this from my nephew, it's really awesome that he sent this to me, because it's a really awesome game, I'm really happy, and I just love this game. As you can see, I've also made 2 parts of a walkthrough of this game. I hope to continue it, but now I have a lot of projects. Final Fantasy IV. It's the perfect sequel to the first Final Fantasy game on the DS, and I think that's correct. Anyways, this game is awesome too, it has a lot of replay value. It's just pure awesomeness. 42 Game Classics. This is a game I got also as a present. I'm not spoiled anything, don't ask that, no. But I got this as a present because I wanted this game when I'm really bored, you know, or when I'm on the run, you know. I just want to bring my DS with me, I just want to play this game because it's a little bit of fun, you know. And this is the first game I owned for the Nintendo DS, Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training. How old is your brain? I don't play it anymore, but I used to play it, especially the first days when I had my DS. And I think it's awesome. It was a fun little game, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we go to Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pearl, and Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, the whole 4th generation is here. And that's pretty cool. I like these games, I like them a lot. It's awesome. And I also have 2 Game Boy Advance games which I use also for my DS. Pokemon Emerald version. I wanted this game, you know, just because I wanted to have a lot of Pokemon with me, and I could migrate into the 4th generation kind. That was pretty awesome that I could do that, you know. And I also have Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls. And it's just epic. It's just, wow. I liked it a lot.